Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to do one of Roxy's weekly challenges. This is from week 2, and she made book page pockets with a hinged journal spot. So we're going to do that today, and I think it looked like a cute idea. Now, I went ahead and made one. Some of what I do might be a little bit different than hers, but all amounts to the same thing, you know. You have to make it your own. So I think hers was more, way more of a vintagey style, but I don't have like all of the vintage papers and stuff that she has. So I just made it with what I had, and it just opens up. You have a journal here, journaling spot here. You have this is your hinged journaling spot, and then I don't think she made tags to go with hers either, so I wanted to do tags to go with mine. Decorated the front of this with mushrooms. And I just inked around the outside with the green mushroom, or the green ink, just to go with the mushroom. So I didn't finish decorating the tag. I just wanted to show you what I did on the bottom. I just used a little bit of coffee dyed parchment paper, put my glue down, and I kind of just smooshed it up a little bit just to give it some texture. And when the mushroom's not on there, you'll be able to see a little bit of it. Just gave it a little extra something underneath. This one I used cheesecloth. So I just have to glue my mushroom down on here, and then make the hole in there. We'll do the hole in the tags all at the same time. Now these tags can be made where your journaling spot can open on the right side or the left side. I only made one to open this way, and I'll show you in just a second what I'm talking about. So there's my mushroom. These tags are they're just made on index cards. I just had these made up as a base, so if I needed tags for something, then I could just decorate them. So this opens to the left. Your little journal card goes out to the left. The other ones that I'm going to do, they open to the right. So you can have it whichever way you want. If you're going to glue these down in your journal, you don't have to decorate this part. It would just be glued down. And you can glue just the 3 sides if you want. It would make an extra tuck spot back there. Or you could have a side tuck spot, whichever you would want. Or you can just have them as a floating pocket. And then the pocket is right here, and the card fits down in there nice. Okay. So now I'll show you what I did. So we'll start with this one. I used some, I made this one with bright colors because I just like this blue. Now what I did, you start out with your book page, and your pocket is going to depend on the size of your book page. If you have a bigger one and you leave it really big, then you can have a bigger pocket. I trimmed the white off of both sides, but I left the top and the bottom. So on the bottom, I just folded it up. You can fold it however high you want. This is going to be like your little gussety spot for your pocket. And then I folded it down from the top, and that's going to be your hinge. And then you just fold it up in half. And when you glue, you just glue the bottom and across here, and that gives you some extra space in your pocket for your tag. And then you just have your hinge there. So I'm going to go ahead and glue. I'm just going to glue here and across the bottom. And just fold that right over. Now I went ahead and cut in my thumb notch. And there's the pocket. So now, this is my journal spot, or my little journal card. Now, I cut these. You can tear them, it's not perfect. There's just extra pieces of paper, coffee dyed paper, but I had them cut, so I just continued to cut them to fit the size. On my hinged part, I tore the edges, but the rest is cut. But you can tear the whole thing. It's just your preference, whatever you want. Like I say, she made hers more vintagey. You can do them out of book paper or anything that you want. You could do scrapbook paper, depending on, you know, what you're going for. So we're just going to glue that down there. So that's a journal spot. Now, on my ends, I just cut these at an angle. I don't really think I had to cut this one at an angle, but for the pocket to pocket to fold in, I cut these so this part just doesn't show or get in the way. So I just went ahead and cut both ends. And if you cut both ends, then it doesn't matter which way you turn it. It's already fixed for you. And then this I'm just going to, let me see. I think I want this for my main one. And like I say, doesn't have to be perfect. It can hang over some. It can be even. It's whatever way you like it to look. And then I'll just put that down there and glue it on. You see, it's not completely even, and it's fine. And you can cut it to match if you want. So there's that part. I'm going to turn it over and decorate. This would actually be the back. This is the front. But I'm going to decorate the back because I think it would be good as a floating pocket. So I'm just going to glue this down. Get as many little pieces, parts of the lacy part that I can. You can make them to look as grungy or as fancy as you want. Now, I'm just going to put this little flower pot on here and just add a little butterfly to it. I think I want that off that way. Something else to add in your stash, so when you need something you can just pull it out and you're all set. But if you don't want to decorate them as you're going, would make a great mass make. Just cut everything out, put everything together, and just leave off the decorating. And do that when you're ready to use it. I don't actually think that's the way I thought that butterfly would look. Maybe I just need to leave its wings up in the air a little bit. Maybe I think I need it over here. I think that looks better. All right, now, just going to give him some antennas. Now for the tag, I'm just going to, within keeping with the flower thing, because I just wanted them to match. Now on the little mason jar, I want my flowers to look like they're crossing each other. So it would look like they're regular flowers in a vase of water. So I'm going to glue these to the back. And that just looks like they're sticking right out of the vase. And I can go ahead and glue the whole thing down. And we're just going to add a little flower down here. I did pink in that one just to kind of break it up a little bit. And then we'll have a little pink butterfly. And I think I'll just leave some of his wing kind of standing up. And we'll just make him look like he's sitting on the side of the jar. And there's that. Now we'll just stick it in the envelope. Actually, it goes this way, because this is the front. And you can turn it over and see the fancy back. Yep, I put that one in the right way. Now, if you didn't want the white to show, you could ink it. All right, now for this one, it's cut the same way. So it's flipping open this way. Have everything inked, everything cut. Now I think I want this on this side. No, I don't. I want this on this side because I want this showing first. Now when we flip it open, it's going to be the little bit whiter side. Now, let me put this one down first. I have a little piece of masking tape on there because just hold the cut together because it was tore. Now we'll just go ahead and glue this on. Yeah, just kind of stick it in there somewhere. And when we flip it open, there's our journal space too. So lots of journal space in these. Okay, now on here I'm going to glue this down. I like this side better, and the coffee made it really, really shiny. And then we're going to set him on there. It was just a little something just to break up the book page, and maybe if I set this down, I could glue it a little easier. I don't know why I want to hold it in the air. Oh, maybe that's not going to hold. Let's try our, let's try my Faber-Tac, because that is kind of shiny. And if it doesn't hold, I'll have to take it off and put a different piece on. That's not as shiny, so that spot held. And that spot held. So I think the Faber-Tac is going to hold it. So I think that one turned out nice. I like that. So we're going to do the same thing on this one. Hope everybody got the way that I folded it. Well, no, not like throwing it away. If you have to, just rewatch the video. It's only a couple folds. And he'll just sit on there like that. I think I'll just go ahead and do this on him. The only thing about using that on smaller stuff is the spout is small, or not as small, kind of big. Okay. I like the way the birds turned out. Love watching birds outside. So now we'll make sure that this is dry. I don't want it to glue itself to the inside of the pocket. Might just put that one in there and then take it back out. There's that one. But when you have it sitting, you know, you can just have it like this. Then you can turn it over and do everything. So this could be your front. And then I would turn it this way. Then I would have it that way. I think I would probably like it better that way. Because you could call it whichever you wanted it. I think I would call that the front. All right, so now we have to put the strings in the tags. And all I'm going to use is just this twine. Let me grab my hole punch. I'm actually just going to tie it. Kind of just tie it in a loose knot so I don't tear my paper. I don't think I like it tied like that. So, guess I'll just tie it the other way and be done with it. Or I can just cut it and tie a knot at the top. And I like that idea better. There's that. And then you could always put the knot down there and that'll hold that up a little more. I don't know that I like that either. I think we'll just try this way. Be done with it. And you can always tie an extra knot on there to hold that so it doesn't come undone. Or you can just touch it with your glue and just glue it. We'll just do this one the same way. So let me know what you think of the video today. Let me know what you think of the pockets. If you want to see Roxy's, just go over to her channel. Well, her name is Rachel. So that's our video for today. Let me know what you think. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them down below. I answer all my comments. So I hope you come back to see me next time. Until then, happy crafting. Bye for now.